last night, I guess, Steve Bannon was on Charlie Rose's program. And there was a wonderful story somewhere. I feel like it was while I was on vacation. I don't remember because I was largely intoxicated for most of the vacation. I mean, I never drove, while I was drunk. But I mean, I tried to just maintain a slight measure of intoxication throughout the entire vacation. And someone I know knows somebody who runs in the Gary Cohn circles. And they said that they heard that Gary Cohn, the reason why he was sticking with Trump after Charlottesville, or despite Charlottesville, is that he has an intense desire. This is the National Economic Council chair. He's Trump's chief economic advisor. And as recently as July, Trump told the Wall Street Journal that he was considering Cohn as the lead candidate to chair the Fed. And apparently this is this guy, this is his, ring from Lord of the Rings, right? Like it's precious. And if he had to stay there and support a guy who was a Nazi apologist, he was going to do it. And Steve Bannon, who was in the administration at the time, he was pretty, pretty upset at Gary Cohn. Here he is talking to Charlie Rose about it.
No exceptions in terms of siding with someone?
You can tell him, hey, maybe you could do it a better way, but if you're going to break, then resign. If you're going to break with him, resign. The stuff that was leaked out that week by certain members of the White House I thought was unacceptable. If you find it unacceptable, you should resign.
So who are you talking about?
I'm talking about, obviously, about Gary Cohn and some other people, that if you don't like what he's doing and you don't agree with it, you have an obligation to resign.
So Gary Cohn should have resigned.
Absolutely.
Gary Cohn didn't resign, but Donald Trump is still going to discipline him. According to the Wall Street Journal today, headline, President Trump unlikely to nominate Gary Cohn to become Fed chairman. Oh, God, I love that. This is according to people familiar with the president's thinking. I mean, God knows who that is. The shift in Mr. Cohn's prospects for the top Fed job arises largely from his criticism of Mr. Trump's response to the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, the people familiar with the matter said. Now, this sounds to me like outside advisors. Maybe this is coming from Steve Bannon. Who knows? But I certainly hope that Gary Cohn doesn't get his wish. Because I'm sorry. Disgusting.
Jews think they can talk everywhere, Charlie. I'm just saying, you can talk. Jews certainly like to talk, but you talk out of the White House.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos